Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beyond Crazy. 5. Donna Drake. With her performances in such classic films as Kansas City Confidential and The Girl from Jones Beach, the sultry Donna Drake was a familiar face in the 1940s and 50s. In addition to acting, she was also a singer, dancer, and a band leader. But one of her most interesting roles had nothing to do with show business. She was the girlfriend of gangster Louis Pretty Amberg, who alongside his two brothers tried to take charge of racketeering in Brooklyn. Ambition turned out to be Amberg's downfall. In 1935, his body was found in a burning car. Police questioned the starlet, who was in her early 20s at the time. Drake said she didn't even know what line of work Amberg was in or what his real name was, claiming she only knew him as Mr. Khan. Not only did Drake go on to have a successful career, but her personal life also flourished. She was married to Oscar-winning costume designer Trevelyan for 45 years. Number 4. June Ling. Johnny Roselli didn't just date a beautiful actress. He married rising star June Ling in 1939. She may not have been as famous as some of his girlfriends, but the lovely blonde, blue-eyed June did have a successful career with such movies as Footlight, Serenade, and Stage Door Canteen, musicals that were made around the time of her marriage to Roselli. However, Ling's condition to this mobster, dubbed Handsome Johnny, ultimately hurt her career. When Roselli was not working in Hollywood and Las Vegas on behalf of the Chicago mob, he dabbled in film production, actually co-producing a few movies. June claimed she was unaware of his mob ties during their marriage. As improbable as this may sound on the surface, there's a good chance that Ling really was in the dark about her husband's primary line of work, since his connection to organized crime was not widely known in Hollywood at the time. He also had a talent for being whatever anyone wanted him to be. It was supposedly the discovery of his criminal activity that prompted Ling to leave him. The couple divorced in 1943. Number 3. Lana Turner. The stormy love life of film icon Lana Turner included more than one gangster, but the blonde beauty most famous relationship with Cohen crime family affiliate Johnny Stompanato. Not so much for the tumultuous relationship itself, for the way things ended. Stompanato was killed in 1958 by Turner's 14-year-old daughter, Cheryl Crane, who stabbed a mobster to death when he and Turner were having a very heated argument, during which Crane feared for her mother's life. It seems that her anxiety was warranted, considering the extremely possessive Stompanato was known to be violent toward Turner. Not only had he assaulted her, but Stompanato, who was insanely jealous, also threatened Turner's co-star Sean Connery by pointing a gun at him when he suspected the two of having an affair. On the night of the fatal stabbing, Turner was trying to break up with Stompanato. Initially, Turner tried to protect her daughter by telling authorities that she was the one who killed Stompanato. Number 2. Jane Mansfield. Considering all the time Columbo under boss Sonny Franzese spent at legendary nightclubs like Copacabana, it makes sense that he would have become acquainted with various celebrities, but it is a little surprising to learn that he was romantically involved with some of the most famous actresses of the 1950s and 60s, including Marilyn Monroe and Diane Carroll. According to Crime Raid's iconic movie star, Jane Mansfield was madly in love with Franzese. The night they met at the Latin Quarter nightclub was a memorable one. Franzese was stunned to see the voluptuous blonde looking down at him from the stage where she had unexpectedly appeared. Mansfield was married to famous bodybuilder and actor Mickey Hargitay at the time to beat him up if he came to the club. However, the relationship was not a serious one for the handsome mobster, who was busy playing the field. Number 1. John Harlow. It's easier to envision the brash, saucy John Harlow as a Gangsters Moll than most of these actresses. The legendary platinum blonde siren dated infamous mobster Abner Longy Zwoman. He backed the young actress's career in 1930 by loaning Columbia Pictures mogul Harry Cohn $500,000 in exchange for giving Harlow a 2-picture deal. The 19-year-old divorcee had mostly appeared in bit parts until then. The early 1930s films she starred in for Columbia and MGM skyrocketed her to fame. In what could be seen as a case of art imitating life, Harlow was cast as gangsters' girlfriends in a number of movies such as Public Enemy in 1931. She would help to create the flashy, brazen hard-edged image moviegoers had of gangster malls in the 1930s, one that would become a long-lasting stereotype. Married 3 times during her 26 years, Harlow's love life was filled with drama. Following her relationship with C. Willman, who was dubbed the AI Capone in New Jersey, her 1932 marriage to producer Paul Byrne ended when he committed suicide just 2 months after the wedding. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.